Well, hi, and thanks for stopping by the Pellets and Pistons Airgun channel. Well, welcome to the battle. This is the battle of the underlevers. We're out here on a somewhat breezy day, and we're going to be shooting 3 underlevers head-to-head against each other. The first is going to be the Walther LGU. That's an underlever sliding breech type rifle. This one's in 177 caliber. It's the only 177 caliber gun that we're going to be shooting today. The other two will be in 22 caliber. The next gun that we'll be shooting, it will be the Air Arm's TX200, also in 22 caliber, another underlever sliding breech type rifle. And lastly, we have the HW97K, also in 22 caliber, and another sliding breech type underlever rifle. So without further ado, let's get started. And I want to thank you again, folks, for stopping by the Pellets and Pistons Airgun channel. Okay, so again, we're going to be at 25 yards. We're going to start with the Walther LGU. This is an underlever 177 caliber rifle. A wonderful, wonderful gun. All of these guns are fantastic. They're all capable of really excellent accuracy. However, we're going to see which one does the best today. Now, in all fairness, it's a breezy day today. We're getting wind gusts that are probably up around 15 to 20 miles an hour. And we got some steady winds that are around 3 to 5 miles an hour, and we got some small pockets of dead air in between. So we're going to try to shoot in those dead air pockets. Now, if you'll see, there's 3 dots on your target. We're going to begin with the left dot, and we're going to see what we can do shooting this Walther LGU. We got a little left to right breeze. I'm going to try to let that let up a little bit. Still blowing left to right. Again, this is a Walther LGU. I really like these Walther rifles. The one thing I don't like is the trigger systems. They're not all that great. You can buy what I have on here, an aftermarket Rowan trigger, which makes a huge difference. A little tough to get adjusted just right, but once you do, it makes a fantastic difference. If you'll notice, this rifle has no safety. I have an LGV that I also took the safety out of. I have a Walther Paris that I also took the safety out of. And I have a Walther Terrace, which I plan to take the safety out of. And that's because all of these safeties have messed up at one time or another. In fact, the Terrace, the one that still has the safety in it, that gun, if you pull the trigger while the safety's on, if you forget and pull the trigger, you'll hear a very small click, but the gun, of course, won't fire because the safety's on. However, if you try to take the safety off at that point, regardless of whether your finger's on the trigger or not, the gun will fire as the safety is disengaged. So that's definitely not a safe situation. So we're going to go ahead and remove the safety out of that. It's a shame. These are wonderful guns, but they spent a little bit of cheapness here on the trigger systems. Alright, so we still have this crosswind, but we're going to try to make the best of it on this breezy day because we don't want to keep this tape running forever. So we're going to shoot that top left target there at 25 yards with the Walther LGU. Still got that breeze. Let's see, shot number 1. That was shot number 1 with the Walther LGU. Took me a little while. I was kind of waiting for the wind and waiting for my heartbeat. I can see the gun wobbling each time my heart beats. Alright, we'll make shot number 2. We're going to do 5 shots with each gun to keep the length of the video down. Hopefully that'll be enough to give us a good idea how these guns are performing. Shot number 2 with the LGU. Shot number 2. A sweet rifle this is. It's very quiet, it's very smooth cocking, nice smooth action, just a nice sense of firing, just a little bit of recoil. I really like this Walther rifle. I like all of these rifles, to be honest with you. They're just fantastic guns. This will be shot number 3. That's a LGU, 25 yards. Shot number 3. Not too bad. I think I pulled that one a little bit. Kind of went off before I was expecting it to. But still not bad. Okay, shot number 4. Got a little breeze again. Wait for that to go away. Maybe shot number 4. This gun and the Air Arms TX200 both have an anti-bear trap lock on the side. The TX200 does not. TX200, I'm sorry, the HW97 does not have that feature. Man, we got some wind right now. You can't really shoot right now with this wind the way it is. Kind of a nice spring day. I know you're probably seeing this in mid-summer to late summer. I try to get my videos recorded and then I just stack them up to be released as time goes on. So it doesn't always look like the type of weather that most of us are experiencing while I'm doing the videos. Today it's a little above 50 degrees, and with this wind it's a little chilly out here, but it's not bad. It looks like the wind may have let up a little bit. Let's see if we can't get shot number 4 downrange before it picks up again. This will be shot number 4 with the LGU. Shot number 4. What a wonderful, wonderful rifle. Each of these rifles has the capability of shooting better than I can shoot. And I really couldn't tell you which one would win the match in the hands of a really good shooter. This will be shot number 5. And that's shot number 5. I'd say that's a tight little cluster, huh? Not bad for the Walther LGU. Another fantastic rifle. Highly recommend that gun if you can find one. They don't make them anymore, but still, it's a classic underlever rifle. And it's definitely in the class to compete with these other two. Now, next up is my TX200. This has got a really nice Aztec emerald scope on it. This other one here has a vortex scope, and I can really tell you the difference. The glass in this Aztec is so much nicer, so much easier to see what you're doing. All right, this particular gun, I don't know if I mentioned, the Walther likes the Field Target Trophy 14.66 grain H&N Field Target Trophy. This gun, believe it or not, seems to like heavy pellets. It's not an exceptionally powerful rifle. It's shooting at around 17 foot-pounds, I think, maybe a little less, but it's shooting the exact jumbo heavy Diablo pellets, or Diablo pellets. These come in at 18.13 grains, so that's a pretty heavy pellet for this gun. However, hopefully it'll prove itself, because it really does seem to shoot good with these pellets. All right, shot number 1 with the Air Arms TX200. Shot number 1. How quiet, wonderful, smooth rifle. I felt myself pull that shot a little bit too, so I don't know if that's going to cause it to be out of the group. Alright, a little breeze again, left to right. And shot number 2 coming up. Shot number 2. Air Arms TX200 Mark III. 22 caliber sliding breech underlever rifle. Fantastic gun. Can't say enough. I did not buy this rifle new. However, you couldn't tell by looking at it. I put an ad out on some of the airgun classifieds. I was looking for a left hand, only available in walnut stock as far as I know, a left hand TX200, and somebody was kind enough to get back to me and they offered me a nice gun at a great price, so now it's mine. I love this rifle. Alright, this will be shot number 3, 25 yards with the TX200 and 22 caliber. Shot number 3. Fantastic rifle. I really enjoy shooting this gun. I enjoy shooting all of these guns. They reward you with some impressive accuracy. Oops. Something that happens a lot with these sliding breech rifles is I drop my pellet and it goes down inside that breech. That reminds me, I should warn you guys, if that should happen to you, if you drop a pellet and you're not sure where it went, make darn sure it didn't go down inside that sliding breech, because if it does and you close the action, that pellet's going to get mashed up into the front of the tube. And if you do that a few times, you're going to end up with lead packed in there, and it's going to cause the seal to not seal all the way, and you're going to get some really inconsistent shots. This is shot number 4 with the TX200 at 25 yards. Shaking like a leaf, folks. Give it a second here. Shot number 4. Oof. There was a little breeze that time, left to or right to left. I don't know. It didn't seem like it was strong enough to push that pellet that far, but oh well. We were doing really good there, and we got one flyer. That was shot 4. Let's see how we do at shot 5. Shot number 5, 25 yards. Shot number 5. That's one heck of a group, with the exception of that flyer. That's the TX200 Mark III in 22 caliber. Wonderful, wonderful rifle. And lastly, I'm going to get up to pick this one up. It's a little heavy for me to lean over and grab. This is the HW97K, also in 22 caliber. Of all these guns, I would have to say that the trigger on this gun is the best, without exception. It's these record triggers, you just can't beat them. Coming in second would be the Air Arms, and lastly would be the Walther. However, with that trigger from Rowan Engineering installed, the Walther is a very close third to the TX. Very close. Alright, last shot and the last target on the right hand side. Something interesting about this scope. This is a, what is this? I forget. A helix, element helix. And almost every time I shoot this gun, my focus goes out of whack, and I have to refocus the gun. Kind of weird. Alright, shot number 1 with the HW97K at 25 yards. Wow, that was weird. I don't know what happened there, folks. That was shot number 1, and that was way out of there. Again, we got some wind. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. Let's try it again. All right, folks, I know what happened, why that was way out of whack. We're gonna I'm shooting those exact Diabolo heavy pellets, that's why. This gun likes the H&N Field Target Trophy in 14.66 range. So we're just gonna fire this shot down range. Sorry about that. Did you hear that? Right off the bench. I didn't even aim and we hit the bell. That's pretty damn good. You know it's going to be a good day when that kind of stuff starts happening. Alright, so let's shoot the right pellets. This is the H&N Field Target Trophy pellet at 14.66 range. Where are you guys? And here we go. I got too many pellets on my bench. I bet you this makes a huge difference. And like, why is that one so far out of the group? And then I realize I'm shooting the wrong pellet. Alright, H&N Field Target Trophy 14.66 grain, 22 caliber, HW97K, 25 yards. We're going to call this shot number 1 because that first one was just a mess up. Shot number 1. That's better. Shot number 1. HW97K, what a fantastic rifle. Everything about this gun just speaks quality, just like these other 3. Other 2, I should say. Fantastic rifle. Shot number 2 at 25 yards with the HW97K. We're shooting those H&N Field Target Trophy pellets at 14.66 or 64, 14.66 grain. Alright, shot number 2. Got a little breeze, we'll wait for that. Still blowing left to right. Now let's try it. Shot number 2. Shot number 2. Oh yeah. Wonderful gun. Wonderful gun. Out of the 3 of these, this rifle is the only one that I bought brand new. And when I first bought this, I was kind of skeptical because of the weight. I'm a lightweight gun kind of guy. But then again, when you're shooting off the bench, weight doesn't make all that much difference. So I finally took everybody's advice and I picked one up, and boy am I glad I did. I don't know why I waited so long. It's just a fantastic rifle. We still have this wind from left to right. Elegant gun. Now that TX200, that's definitely the most attractive rifle in the bunch, with the beautiful engraving as far as the check ring goes, the walnut stock, everything about that gun is just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Alright, let's try this. Where are we? Shot number 3. We're not counting that first one with the wrong pellet. Shot number 3. Oh, we got some wind again. Well, that was a low one. I don't know why. Maybe that wind. We're trying to give it a fair test, guys, and I probably could have picked a calmer day, but I've been promising you this video for quite a while, so I figure I was about due to do it. The Underlever challenge here. This will be shot number 4. Number 4. And again, remember the first group that we shot from the LGU, that's a 177 caliber group. All the others are 22, or both the others are 22. And this is lastly shot number 5. Again, a little cross breeze from left to right. Shot number 5. I don't know. The HW97K usually does a lot better than that, but that's your 3 rifles. That's your head-to-head challenge. I would say, based on what I'm looking at here, let's see. I'd say the TX200, with the exception of that one flyer, did very, very well. But the LGU, I want to say that's the winner today, which is not what I was expecting. I was expecting the HW97K to be number 1, the TX200 to be number 2, and then lastly, the LGU to be number 3. However, it worked out a little differently than that. I'd say that the LGU was 1, the AA TX200 was 2, and lastly was the HW97K. So that's a pretty impressive 5-shot group out of each of these guns. I'd say that the 97K did the worst. At any rate, that is your test on the 3 underlever rifle. I'm kind of surprised. I really expected the HW97K to take the cake on this one, but it didn't. So there you go. We all learned something today. I hope you had a good time. While we're out here, the winner of this battle, I'm going to say, was this Walther LGU. And we're going to reach out and celebrate this winner by hitting that bell out there at 60 yards. Or at least I hope we will. Of course, it won't make the best sound, but because it's the winner, we're going to have to shoot the 177 caliber instead of those 22 caliber pellets. And we're going to send it down range at 60 yards and say congratulations to the winner of this battle. And there it is, folks, the Battle of the Underlevers. We'll come back to this. We're going to do it again once the weather calms down and there's not so much wind. I owe it to these guns to do another one of these, so maybe later in the summer we'll get the 3 of them back out on the bench and we'll try it again. But in the meantime, I want to thank you folks for stopping by the Pellets and Pistons Airgun channel. If you haven't subscribed already, please do that. Hit the bell to be reminded of future videos, and by all means, give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this one. Thanks again, folks. Have a great day.